What's up, guys? Big Wolf here, bringing you a commentary from probably my favorite map on the Battlefield 3 open beta, something Metro. Can't even remember the name of it, even though I'm watching it right now. But as a loud ass car drives right by my house. Yeah, this is obviously defensive gameplay using the 74U for the engineer class, and a lot of people are probably like, oh, you use engineer but there's not vehicles on this map. Well, I wanna unlock the weapons to try them out before the full game comes out, so I know what I'm gonna be dealing with when that time rolls around. And right there I failed just miserably. I saw that there was a guy and started shooting and then just stopped, and it was embarrassing, but I promise you it gets better. I finished this game like 54-18. So stick around if you like watching people get shot in the face with Russian weapons, because I stick with this gun the entire game. I mean, I use the pistol and the rockets a little bit, but yeah, really this is the primary weapon. But making this commentary mostly to talk about what I'm hoping for the final game and what needs to be fixed from the beta. And I actually just saw today that, like, a list of fixes that DICE just put out. Things that are being modified from the beta that are supposed to be fixed in the final game. And one of the big things that I want to say happens in this game is the falling under the ground map, which is actually, as of the time that this is being uploaded, has already been fixed for the beta. They fixed it server side, so there wasn't a patch or anything, but it's apparently been fixed, so that's not really a big deal. So I'm probably not even going to talk about that anymore, except for right now. See a few other things, like obviously the squad system is just all kinds of messed up right now. That was listed as a fix for the final game, so you should be able to join a game, and as long as the teams are balanced, your squad will stay on the same team as a squad. They've also confirmed that you'll be able to create a squad once you're in the game, meaning that you can, you know, again, as long as the teams are even, you can invite whoever you want into your squad and they can actually get into your squad. So that's pretty good. A few other things, like obviously the pretty well recognized at this point airplane glitch, which is with the assault class with the defibrillator out. You know, you run around and you look like an airplane. I'm sure, just look it up if you don't know what I'm talking about. It's not like it's game breaking or anything, but it just looks silly. But it's basically a person running around with their arms out like an airplane. It's just stupid. Let's see what else is there. There is dead bodies glitch type of thing. Not really sure how to explain that one. Again, you can find this list pretty easily. Like if you're a fan of is it Battlefield? Yeah, if you're a fan of the Battlefield 3 on Facebook, that's where I got this information from. So you can just go ahead and look on the Battlefield 3 Facebook page, and the list should show up right there. And I just got freaking smoked right there by like a level 1. That was pretty bad. He just absolutely annihilated me. But yeah, the real good stuff in this gameplay that I remember, this is actually recorded like 3 days ago, and it's just been sitting here waiting for me to commentate over it because I've been so busy. But the good part that I remember is at the last 2 sets of crates, where I really stepped it up and pretty much won the game for my team in a few situations. But you can see I'm playing with my boy Soap right there, and he did his part for the most part that I could remember anyway. I don't, you know, like I said a few days ago, so I can't remember that well. Like, I shouldn't have had to get this kill right here that I just had. The other guy should have killed him. He was standing like 5 feet from him, but whatever, no. And I actually think right now is when I really just started smoking kids, because team was just not doing anything. And so here you see me kind of just checking around these train tracks, because this is a really popular spot for teams to kind of build up, is through there, and then make their way into A or up the stairway into the backside of B. I mean, I know I do it sometimes, and here I'm just confused about what's going on with this, and I realized in a second that it's actually a teammate. For some reason I just didn't see his name when I was in the game, and then I feel really dumb, as you can see. So I don't know, a pretty good strategy for defending these 2 crates is you set a couple of people to just kind of patrol. Like that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm just running a patrol. I don't like to sit still. I like to move around and kind of run intercepts on people. And I catch these guys all trying to come out of the doorway, and none of them made the decisive move to just push into B. So I caught them all right in that doorway. But that's what happens when you move too slow. Which kind of brings me to another thing, is you end up with a lot of people in this game that want to sit back and take it really slow. And the thing about that is you're going to get flanked all the time if you try and do that. Even in this part of the metro and the subway tunnels themselves, you're going to get flanked so quickly if you sit there and you don't have your corners covered properly. And here, you know, that's just poor play by him. He didn't, I don't even know, you know, 20, is it 27? It's a little blurry on my screen. 27% health, or that's just bad. He should have killed me there, but it happens. So, let's see, what else is there to talk about? Because I don't want to talk about what I'm doing the whole time. You can see what I'm doing. But obviously here I'm just trying to sweep through here and just make sure that there's nobody trying to build up back there. Apparently the jet gameplay is pretty good for the full game. At least that's on PC. On the PC beta, obviously they have the Caspian border, so they have the planes, and helicopters, and tanks, and all the fun stuff.
The enemy set the charge. Over.
I guess helicopters are pretty hard to fly, so I'm assuming that jets aren't really that easy, which, you know, that makes me obviously happy, because I don't think that you should be able to pick up the game on the first day and be like super beast at flying planes or flying helicopters, because when you actually get good is when you should be able to actually do damage with them, not, you know, in the first 20 minutes just start destroying everything. Oh, like, I guess just a quick kind of update. This beta, obviously, I'm sure if you're playing the beta a lot, you know that they're shutting it down, I guess, on the 10th. You know, unless they've updated something since last time I checked, which was a few days ago, but I doubt I would have heard about it, I'm sure. So that means that, obviously, I'm not going to be playing it anymore until the full game comes out, considering I won't be able to. Ace Combat is coming out, though, which I will be playing and I will be uploading, so if you're a fan of flying jets, blowing stuff up, and me yelling a lot, then you probably want to, you know, stay tuned. If you're not, you should subscribe, because I like flying jets. I like flying jets into other people who are flying jets. That's a lie. That's an exaggeration. I hate doing that. Yeah, Ace Combat, jets, flying, killing people online. Pretty much my favorite stuffs. So that's gonna come out, and that's probably gonna be mostly what I upload. Obviously, I'm gonna have some Dead Island stuff until the full Battlefield 3 game is released, and then slowly but surely, gameplay will be uploaded from that. You know, I'll do some specific things, and then there will be just commentaries like this, all that grand stuff. And Arizona just makes delicious drinks. I don't know if anyone else is a big fan of Arizona, but I mean, for $1 you get this big old 23-ounce can, and it's all tasty and stuff. It's just so good. So let's see. Pretty soon here, I'm gonna cut this video because this game has to be put into 2 parts because it's like a 28-minute gameplay. And that went really successfully right there. Words and stuff. And so here you just see me. I'm just trying to slow them down, you know, slow their progress down so that my team can get set up at the top of those escalators and the top of the stairs on the side. Because if you can choke off the attacking team at those points, it's pretty much impossible for them to get up. My team doesn't do that. A lot of people don't really understand that tactical side. I just looked at my scoreboard. By this time probably had like 22 or 23 kills. I couldn't read it because it's, you know, it's the preview screen on my computer right now. It's really little. No, that's not what she said. Let's see. So yeah, Soap obviously takes the left side stairs because he actually knows what he's doing, but no one was at the front escalator, so I obviously went over here and, you know, checked all the little sides because people like to lay down in there, so you can't necessarily see them coming up. And here I made the awful mistake of going down there to investigate. Then again, my teammate probably should have killed that guy before I got down there because he was standing. They were both down there, so I don't really know why they didn't kill each other, but somehow I got caught up in the crossfire. I don't know what goes through people's heads sometimes. Crazy things, I guess. Let's see. Back to the updates then, I guess. That's what they're updating to. I guess the destruction is supposed to be a lot more widespread than it was in the beta. I guess they didn't include a lot, although I don't know what more destruction wise they could have added to the Metro, because it just seems like the level layout wouldn't work well if everything just got destroyed, especially considering like these support columns here. I just personally I don't know. I know that there are some things that could have been obviously will be destructible in the full game that aren't, but apparently buildings can come down, like, not buildings, chunks of buildings rather, so a chunk of a building can collapse outward off of the building and fall on you and kill you. A tree can fall over and kill you. Things like that, so that's pretty cool. So here, you know, I go and try and defend B. I don't remember if I succeeded or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and say I did.
The enemy has taken over the objective.
See, so, you know, that's my first defuse. I only had a few defuses in this game because I prefer to be the guy killing people, covering my teammates, rather than relying on my teammates to cover me. Unless it's the few people that I play with all the time that I know can actually cover me successfully. I just don't usually like to put that risk in someone else's hands, you know. Oh, it's just a video game. Yeah, I know, but it's a pointless death when you can just let them defuse it and you can get the kills and defend them.